Okay, hawk, data two. Hopefully more
Hawk,
people come
data
in.
two.
So let's go ahead and get started with our lesson. So So we've gone over some family words. We've gone over possessives. So let's make like a little, kind of like a chart of possessives. And we have, hold on. We have the D for my, and we have odd for your, oops. And then, so those with the dash behind them mean they go in front of the word. And then we have the suffixes, chus, which is our, and lap is focuses. So it looks spaced out weirdly. So these ones go on the front of a word, and these ones go on the back. So let's what word can we use? Let's use our word for mother, skoy. Oops. Skoy. So this is a noun, and we put possessives on the noun, right? And that goes in front. Everybody's running on Indian time. So remember, we have to put the C and the D, and then, whoops, skoy, seed skoy. And we can sod skoy, the skoy chut, and C skoila. So seed skoy, sod skoy, C skoy chut, C skoila. So remember, possessives commonly go on nouns. Let's think of another noun. How about Eshed or Ashed, however you pronounce that. So Eshed or Ashed is family. So T, oops, E should, odd, E should, T E should, chuck, T E should lup. So E should, T E should, Todd E should, T E should chuck, or T E should lup. So let's pick something that's not a family word, something common. We all know this word, peesh peesh, right? Cat, peesh peesh. Remember those wedges? Shh, shh, just like an E should. So peesh peesh. So T peesh, teed peesh peesh. Oops, I hate it when it does that. Let's just put it all on the next page. So we have peesh peesh, teed peesh peesh, pod peesh peesh, t peesh peesh lup. Actually, I want to do chuck first. T peesh peesh lup. There we go. So peesh peesh, teed peesh peesh, Todd peesh peesh, t peesh peesh chuck, t peesh peesh lup. So going back here. Oops. Seed skoy, my mother. Sod skoy, your mother. Si skoi cheth, our mother. Si skoi lup, you folks's, or y'all's mother, however you express that. Ishad or Ashad for family. Teed Ishad, my family. Pod Ishad, your family. Ishad Cheth, our family. And Ishad Lup, folks's family. And then going back down to Peesh Peesh. Teed Peesh Peesh, my cat. Pod Peesh Peesh, your cat. He Peesh Peesh Cheth, our cat. He Peesh Peesh Lup, you folks's cat. So just from a reminder, if that dash is after, it's a prefix, which means it goes on front of the noun. And if you've got the little dash in front, it's a suffix, so it goes at the end. So d, odd, cheth, lup, these are our possessives. Now we're going to add 2 more possessives that are a little bit different than those ones. We've got the S ending, and that is for is, hers, theirs. Basically, someone's thing, right? And then we have a T or a C, which is for named subjects. So let's do T-bod. Remember, no capitals. T-bod, which is dad, father. Jeez. There we go. So T-bods is now someone's. I keep forgetting to put the English on. T-bods, someone's father. It could be his father, her father, their father, someone's father. We don't know who. We'd have to look back at the previous context of the sentence. But for now, just understand that S to be someone's father. And then T-bod, T, let's see, Bob. T-bod, T-bob, which is the father of Bob. So remember that A in Lushootseed makes that ah, Bob, which is why we're not using an O. T-bod, T-bob, the father of Bob, or Bob's dad. Let's do another S ending. See peesh, peesh. See peesh, peesh. Make sure you're making that S sound at the end. See peesh, peesh. Someone's female cat. Remember, this C does not refer to her. It just means that the gender of the cat is female. This S could refer to her if that's who we're talking about. Her cat, his cat, their cat, someone's female cat. And peesh, let's see. Molly. The female cat of Mary. That's how we would spell Mary in Lushootseed, because Lushootseed doesn't have any R's, so we replace the R's with L's. Which is why instead of Sarah, I'm Sala. So T-bod, T-bods, T-bod, T-bob. See peesh, peesh. See peesh, peesh, see Molly. Let's do a few more. Let's use T-bada. Remember T-bada? That's one's own son. In this one, we're using it as son. If it was C, it would be daughter. So T badat, we're talking about a son. So T badats. Whoop. So T badats is someone's son. And T badat. I like that word. The son of George. T badat tichuch. So T badat tichuch. So don't forget when you have these glottal stops, those are like pauses. Depending on where they are in the word, like if they're at the end, they're basically cutting off that word. Badat. That word would sound different if we didn't have the glottal stop there. It would just be bada. But it does have a glottal stop. No, not enough. So we're cutting that short. Bada. T badats. T badat tichuch. T badat tichuch. So let's go back to the beginning. Right here. I'm just going to put the C right there because I should have put it there in the first place. So C skoy. Remember, anytime you've got that floating W, you're going to be blowing out. C skoy, and that's a hard C skoy. Seed skoy. Sod skoy. Remember this I becomes optional when we have that odd. So you can technically say si odd skoy, that's not wrong. Or you can just drop the I entirely and say sod skoy. Si skoy chus. Remember that Bardell, you're going to put your tongue at the roof of your mouth and blow out. Si skoy chus. Si skoy chus. And then si skoy lup. Si skoy lup. We have E should or A should. Tid E should. Todd A should. T E should check. T E or T A should lup. And then peesh peesh. Tid peesh peesh. Todd peesh peesh. T peesh peesh chus. T peesh peesh lup. And then on to the S. Remember, this S has that dash in front of it, so it goes at the back of a word. T-bod. T-bods. Remember, this S does not mean that we've pluralized the word. There's a whole other method for doing pluralization. This just means it's someone's father. T-bods. T-bod T-bob. C peesh peesh. Make sure you're making that sh and then that s sound. C peesh peesh. C peesh peesh si molly. T badat. T badats. T badat ti chooch. All right. So I think we've done all right with the possessives. We can always keep going over them in future lessons. So let's go over what are basically subjects. And these are also called, oops. Yeah. Oh, not that. Words there. Because they all start with the cha. So we've got chud or I, cha or you. Remember, floating W, you're going to be blowing out chuff, chuff. And then chuss, oops, chuss, chuss, for we. Do not get that confused, although it's hard not to, with this chuss. This chuss has the dash in front. So that's how you know it's the suffix that goes at the end of a word, like in siskoichas. This chus has no dash with it, except for this one, which just separates the Lushootseed from the English. So this stands alone as its own word. It's not attached to anything. And then Tulalip, or you folks, or y'all. So you'll notice the lup is kind of like in our possessive lup, which goes at the end, like in siskoilup. Yeah, it's basically, they're similar, but they're not the same because these are subjects. They're not possessive, which means they're not going to be attached to any word. Actually, shall words go second in a sentence. They are always second. There are very few instances where they wouldn't be. So let's do a couple verbs, some action words. Abush. Abush is to walk. So abush chud, I walk. Abush chup, you walk. Abush chus, we walk. Abush chalup, y'all walk. So notice they're second. They're not attached to that verb. They're their own word. Abush chud, abush chup, abush chus, abush chalup. Let's do another. Let's do softwub. Softwub is to jump. Softwub chud. I jump. I don't ever jump. My knees are bad. Softwub chuff. Remember that X raised W you're going to be blowing out. Chuff. Softwub chuff. You jump. Softwub chuff. We jump. Softwub chalup. You folks jump. Y'all jump. So abush. Abush chud. Abush chuff. Abush chush. Abush chalup. And then softwub. Softwub chud. Softwub chuff. Softwub chush. And softwub chalup. So let's change the subject from a cha word, which goes second, to, let's say, squabite. Squabite is a dog. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these verbs, the abush and the softwub, and we're going to make a dog do them. It sounds weird, but whatever. Abush t squabite. You'll notice this verb is always first. The verbs are always first in Lushootseed. And then if there's a cha word in that sentence, the cha word comes after the verb. If there's no cha word, then you go to whatever or whoever the subject is. And in this case, the subject is squabite. So abush t squabite. The dog. Softwub. Oops. Squabite. The dog jumps. So we're just talking about some random dog, right? Let's change it up a bit. Abush teed squabite. So now it's not just the dog jumping, it's my dog, or walk. My dog walks. Abush teed squabite. It's not the dog, it's my dog because we've got that D. Abush pod squabite. Your dog walks. Abush t squabite chush. Oops. Our dog walks. Abush the bite up. Oops. You folks's dog walks. So you can see how we make the ch word the subject in this one. Abush chud, abush cha, abush chach, and abush chalup. And then in these sentences, we've changed the subject from an I or a you or to a dog. Abush tis quabite. Softweb tis quabite. And then with these ones, we added that possessive. Abush tis quabite. Abush tods quabite. Abush tis quabite chach. Abush tis quabite lup. So let's do it with a different animal and softweb. So let's go back to peach peach. Why not? So we already know peach peach is cat. Softweb see the peach peach. My cat jumps. And notice it's not just my cat, it's my female cat. But we don't always have to put that in English. Just know that in Lushootseed, that C makes it female. Softweb sod peach for your cat. Softweb see peach chuck. Our cat jumps. And softweb see peach luck. Folks's cat jumps. So you can see how we can change the sentence from talking about the ch words as subjects, the I, you, we, and you folks, to talking about the dog or the cat or your dog, your cat, our dog, our cat. So this is how we can change our sentences. So let's go through them one more time. So remember, the ch words are subjects. They always go second in a sentence. There are very few instances where they won't. So chud, chuff. Remember that X raised W, you're blowing out. Chuff, chuff. That barred L, you're gonna. If you spit, you know you're saying it right. Chuff, chalup. And then abush, abush chud, abush chuff, abush chuff, and abush chalup. Now on to softweb. Softweb chud, softweb chuff, softweb chuff, and softweb chalup. We have squabite. Remember those cues, they come from the back of your throat. Squabite. It's not like a regular K sound. Squabite. Abush T squabite. This dog is just random dog, not possessed by anybody. He's just walking around. Abush T squabite. Softweb T squabite. Abush Teed squabite. Abush Todd squabite. Make sure that Q is coming from the back of your throat and that you're blowing out because of that little W. Squabite. Abush Todd squabite. Abush T squabite chus. Abush T squabite lup. Let's go to softweb. X raised W, you're just blowing out. You're not really making a sound with that. Softweb. Softweb. Softweb seed pish pish. Softweb sod pish pish. Softweb see pish pish chus. Softweb see pish pish lup. So softweb and abush, walk and jump, those are action words. But let's go to like an adjective or like an emotion. Let's do us heath. Us heath. Remember those double vowels? You're going to kind of draw it out a little bit. Us heath means to be happy. So let's start with the ch words. Us heath chud. I'm happy. Or if you break that down to I am happy, you'll notice we don't have a word for am. We don't have a word for is or any of those like was or were. We don't have words for those because they become, we call it the invisible is. And it's not technically invisible so much as it becomes part of the adjective or the verb. It becomes part of that. So it's not invisible. It's just, we don't have a word for it. So I am happy. Us heath chud, you know, happy I'm. So we got a chat. Hold on. And now you know what chud means. Yay. We're learning together. I like that. Us heath chuff. You, oops. You are happy. Remember, we don't have an R. It's just you, happy you. Us heath chuff. Heath chuff. We are happy. Let's heath. Oops. Excuse me. So our ch words, they come second. Don't forget that. Us heath chud. Us heath chuff. Us heath chush. And us heath chulup. So I'm happy, you're happy, we're happy, you folks are happy, we're all happy. Let's do another emotion. Ascobio. For those of us that aren't quite happy. Ascobio is to be fine or okay. Ascobio. So make sure you're making that. That's coming from the back of your teeth, the back of your tongue. Ascobio. Ascobio. Just like the barred L, you're probably going to be spitting a lot with this one. That's okay. That's how you know you're saying it right. Call those Lushootseed blessings. So ascobio chud. I'm fine or okay. Ascobio chuff. You're fine. Ascobio chush. We're fine. And ascobio chulup. For you folks. So ascobio chud, ascobio chuff, ascobio chush, and ascobio chulup. So now let's take us heath and put it with something that's not a ch word. Looking at our word list for animals, I'm going to do speow. Oops. Speow is coyote. No, not bite. Not boyote. Coyote. So remember, these words are coming first, and then speow will come after. So us heath, he speow. Us heath, he speow. Us obiel, oops, he speow. Us obiel, he speow. The coyote, oops, there. The coyote is happy. Okay, he's okay. So let's use possessives with that. Us heath, he'd speow. My coyote is happy. Why you got a coyote as a pet? I don't know. As he tid spiao. As he Todd spiao. Or coyote. As he spiao just, which is our coyote. And then, oops, as he, or T, my bad, spiao lup. Y'all's is coyote. Coyote is happy. Y'all's. So as he tid spiao, as he Todd spiao, as he ti spiao chach, as he ti spiao lup. So coyote in various possessive forms is happy, which if you think of our traditional stories, coyote is kind of, you know, a trickster, so he would be obliviously happy. So let's pick another. I'm gonna make you guys work for your Lushootseed points this morning. Hey. Squat. Remember squat from our animal word list? That's chipmunk. Squat. So remember, let's kind of try to break this down a little bit because I know it's kind of a tough word. Squat. I did the Bardell too early. Squat. 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 That one's going to take some practice. I know it sounds like you're barely pronouncing that T before you hit the Bardell. So squat. Just know that your tongue should be in the position of the T. Squat. And then you'll blow out and make that Bardell sound. So uskobial T squat. Okay. Squat. Excuse me. Allergies seem to be flaring up. So uskobial T squat. I'm actually going to make this C squat. She's female. So chipmunk. Okay. Uskobial T squat. Uskobial seed squat. My chipmunk. Oops. Uskobial sod squat. Your chipmunk. Okay. Uskobial C squat. Gosh. It'd be full of all kinds of sounds. Our chipmunk. Uskobial C squat. Foxes chipmunk. So squat. Make sure you're making that squat. Uskobial C squat. Uskobial C squat. Uskobial seed squat. Uskobial sod squat. Uskobial C squat chach. Uskobial C squat lup. With this one in particular, you should be spitting everywhere. I like sprayed my computer screen. That's how you know you're saying it right. Okay, so we understand that the chipmunk is okay. I really sprayed the, hold on. We have a traditional story, Chipmunk and the Owl Lady. And it discusses how Chipmunk got the scratches or the markings on her back. It was from the Owl Lady. So a OBLT squat. Chipmunk's okay, even though she's got the scratches on her back. Let's go back up here and practice saying these fun words. Us heath. Us heath chud. Us heath chuff. Us heath chuff. Us heath chulup. Us obiel. Remember that? If you're having trouble making that one, think about how you would call a horse. So you're sucking air in when you make that sound. With the running man here, you're going to be blowing out. Ascobial. Ascobial. And it might take you some fiddling around to figure out how to make that sound. Ascobial chud. Ascobial chuff. Ascobial chuff. And ascobial chulup. Spiao. Us heath ti spiao. Us obil ti spiao. Us heath ti spiao. Us heath ti tongue tied. Us heath tod spiao. And you can t odd spiao. I just always drop that I. But it's not wrong to say t odd spiao. Us heath ti spiao chut. As heath ti spiao up. Then we go to squat. As obild si squat. As obild seed squat. As obild sod squat. As obild si squat chut. As obild si squat lup. Night hawk. Night hawk. Okay, so we've done our possessives. Remember, possessives are attached to a noun. We've done our ch words, and ch words always come second. So let's go over some of our animals. We can make little sentences out of them. Last Tuesday, we did teat chol beef. Teat chol beef is small animals wolf size and smaller. Not typically game animals, not typically animals that you would hunt unless you absolutely had to. And we had steekayut. Oops, where's the I? Steekayut, which is wolf. Quote, which is fox. Chalus, raccoon, named so because of the markings across its eyes. Chalus, the alus refers to the eyes. Cha refers to like being decorated or marked. Chalus, so decorated eyes or marked eyes. Bush chub, mink. We know squat. Oops. Spial is coyote. Oh my gosh. I can spell, I swear. After spial, we have quack. So remember, those Q's are coming from the back of your throat. You've got the regular Q, raised W. So you're going to be blowing out. But then you also got the one with the little apostrophe above it. That means it's glottalized. So it's going to be a harder sound. You're still blowing out because you got that floating W. Qua, qua. And this L is glottalized as well, which means that it's not going to have a harder sound, but it's just going to be an abrupt stop to that sound. Qua, 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 qua. And that is porcupine. Have you ever seen a porcupine like in person? They're a lot larger than I ever thought they were. Quachaldi. Quachaldi is rabbit. And we talked about this on Tuesday. Quach, oops. Quach means wild. And then the uldi refers to the ears. So basically a rabbit is wild ears. Quachaldi. Batats. Snake, batats. Remember you got that glottalized C, and the C's make a TS sound. So the regular is t, 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 with the glottalized being t, 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 kind of like a forced puff of air. Batats. And then quatad. Quatad is mouse. I just realized that's an upside down E. Quatad. So let's go through these. Teacholbi. Teacholbi. Steep hayu. Make sure you're making that. It comes from your throat and you're blowing out like you're trying to like hawk up a loogie or something. I know that's gross. Same with this one, only you're not blowing out. You're just chalus. Then bush chub. You'll notice they both have that check. So they both make the S makes the sh sound. The C makes the ch sound. Bush chub. Bush chub. Squat. Squat. Spiao. Spiao. Quaqual. Quaqual. Quachaldi. Quachaldi. Batats. Batats. And quatad. Quatad. And like I said, we went over those Tuesday. So I'm not going to spend too much time on them because I want to get to Tata Cholbu. And Tata Cholbu is large animals. Usually animals that are hunted. So Ticholbu are for small animals. Tata Cholbu, large animals, usually ones that are hunted. So first we have, let me put this on the next page. Quagwichud. Quagwichud. And quagwichud is elk. Quagwichud. And then Schutwud. Schutwud. And Schutwud is black bear. Schutwud. Spagwuts. Spagwuts is deer. Spagwuts. One of my favorite words. Swawat. Swawat is a cougar. Swawat. Here's a fun one. Squeak-ite. Squeak-ite. And squeak-ite is mountain goat. Squeak-ite. So make sure you're squeak-ite. Stubtobble. L is glottalized. Stubtobble. Stubtobble. That is grizzly. We have puist, which is cow. Puist. That one's simple. Stolta. Stolta is moose. Stolta. Wabato. Sheep. Oops. Labato. And last one. Yeah. Is it the last one? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Stipeu. Stipeu is horse. So for our tata cholbiu, quagwichud, schutwud. Make sure you're making that sound. Schutwud. Skagwuts. You got a G raised W. You're going to be blowing out when you're making that sound. Skagwuts. Skagwuts. Swawat. Swawat. Squeak out. Squeak out. Stibtable. Stibtable. Huist. Huist. Stolta. Stolta. Labato. Labato. And stipeu. Stipeu. So let's use some verbs with some of these. Let's oops. Abush T quagwichud. Abush T quagwichud. Elk walks. Hold on. Okay, so how about softweb? Oops, not that. I can spell, I swear. Softweb T chut. Black bear jumps. I don't ever want to see a black bear jumps. That sounds like it might be scary. So Abush T quagwichud. Softweb T chutwud. Let's do Tulalip. Tulalip means to run. So Tulalip T skagwuts. Oops, forgot the T. Tulalip T skagwuts. Deer runs. Let's do a new word. Wheat. Wheat is to hunt. Wheat. Oops. T. About C swallow. Wheat C swallow. It's the cougar hunts. Wheat C swallow. Ushlud. Ushlud is to eat. Ushlud T squeak like mountain goat. So Ushlud T squeak like Chalad. Chalad is to chase. Chalad T tobble. A grizzly bear chases. Also something I don't ever want to see. Because grizzly bears, man, they can get some speed. Chalad T stubtobble. Let's do another ushlud. Ushlud T huist. Cow eats. All I've ever seen a cow do. Ushlud T huist. The cow eats. Abush T stole. Oops, wrong C. Abush T stolt. Moose walks. I've never seen a moose in person. That's like on my bucket list. They're just so huge. Let's see. What other words did we use? Okay. Softweb. Safweb T Labato. It jumps. I don't know why, it just does. And let's do Tulawil T Steep Payu. First run. Let's go through our little sentences here. Abush T Quagwichud. Remember those W's you're going to be blowing out. Quagwichud. Abush T Quagwichud. Safweb T Stjutwud. More floating W's. Talawil T Skegwats. Wheat wheat. Wheat wheat C Swawap. Ushlud. Ushlud T Squeak. Chalad. Chala T Stubtable. You know you've made wrong life choices if a grizzly bear is chasing you. Ashlad T Queest. Abush T Stoltza. And Safweb T Labato. Talawil T Stikayu. I think we have just enough time to do tool chop before we go today. Tool chop. We can bring that up a little. Tool chop from the sea or sea life. Tool chop. Chop. Tool chop. Remember, you've got that glottalized L, so you're going to abruptly stop. You also have a glottal stop here. Chop. Chop. Tool chop. So first on that list, Kalachech. Kalachech. Killer whale. You all know that one. Kalachech. Next we have Twillo. Twillo is gray whale. But we also use it for like any, it's our generic word for whale, but it is specifically gray whale. Next, we have oh. Make sure you're making that sound. Oh. Oysters. Or oyster, sorry. Yobutch. King salmon, Yobutch. Spab. Make sure you're making that B sound, that Q's back of the throat, and then you've got that hard K raised W. Spab. And that is octopus. Busk. Crab. Busk. Alashuk. Turtle. Alashuk. Ashleagues. Rock cod. Ashleagues. Soaps. Make sure you're soaps. Seal. Soaps. And last one, Barnacle. Our ancestors used to actually eat barnacles. There was a certain way that they had to harvest them. Like they had to be fresh from the water, because if they'd been sitting out in the sun, they were no good and they'd make everybody sick. Random fact. I've never considered eating barnacles. Anyways, Tulchak. Remember that Q's back of the throat and that first L is glottalized. Twillo. Now in the Lushootseed dictionary, there is, I think, sometimes a schwa, chafwalo, But you can drop that for just twlo. Twlo. Och, 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 och. Yobach, yobach. Skeb, skeb. Busk, busk. Alashuk, alashuk. Ashleagues, ashleagues. Soaps, soaps. And tob. So with these words, let's use some of the emotions we've done. So let's say first one is kalach. So us, he, kalach. A killer whale is happy. And why not? Us, he, kalach. Next we have chupolo. Us, there's a fly here. A swak wheel. He, oops. Hello. A swak wheel means to be tired. A swak wheel. The gray whale is tired. I'm tired too. What's next? Okay. Us. Mobile. T. Oh. Oyster. Or okay. Let's OBLT. Oh. Our next one we've got Yobach. E-shale. E-shale. T Yobach. E-shale means to swim. E-shale is only used to describe things that come from the sea swimming. So this word is specific to sea life. E-shale, T Yobach. A king salmon swims. If you wanted to talk about like your swimming, I believe you would use T-tub, which is also the word we use for bath or bathing. E-shale, T Yobach. What do we got next? Ashla T Skeb. Skeb. Ashla T Skeb. So octopus eats. If you remember crow and octopus eats crow. Ashla T Skeb. Bus. 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 What can the crab do? Oh, I didn't even put the verb there. Law wheel. That's where my hands are stuttering today. I blame it on the cold. Kalawil T Busp. Runs, not sons. The crab runs. Talawil T Busp. Crabs always remind me of summertime, which reminds me of language camp, which reminds me of all the kids coming up from the beach with crabs in their pockets and the crabs just getting everywhere. And then the teachers all having to take them back down to the shore. Fun times. Let's see. E2 T Alashuk. E2 T Alashuk. E2 is to sleep. The turtle sleeps. E2 T Alashuk. Let's do. I know we started out with emotions and then we did some verb. Let's go back to emotions. As geitziel. Or as geitziel is to be angry. As geitziel tit achligs. As geitziel tit achligs. And that is the rock cod is angry because he's bossing people around and they didn't like it. So they put him in his place. Let's see. Next one, soaps. Let's do ishil. Ishale T soap. Seal. Oops. Ishale T soaps. And the last one, obt ob. Another S he ob. Barnacle is happy. I want to be a happy barnacle too. Okay, so we're about out of time. So let's go all the way to the beginning of this 9-page document and go through everything before we end. So starting with our possessives, siskoi, seedskoi, sadskoi, siskoichuk, siskoilup, ishud or a should, tid ishud, tod ishud, ti ishudchuk, ti ishudlup, pish pish, tid pish pish, tod pish pish, ti pish pish chuk, ti pish pish lup. Then down to these possessives, t-bod, t-bods. Remember that S does not pluralize. T-bod at t-bob, c-pish pish, c-pish pish at c-molly, t-badat, t-badats, t-badat at t-chuch. And now on to subjects. Chud, chuh, oops, chuck, chullup. Remember, these always go second. So you're going to have your verb first, and then you'll, put your ch word after. Abush, abush chud, abush chuh, abush chuck, abush chullup. And then on to safwab, safwab chud, safwab chuh, safwab chuck, and safwab chullup. Squabite, abush t squabite, safwab t squabite, abush teed squabite, abush tod squabite, abush t squabite chuck, abush t squabite lup, safwab seed pish pish. Make sure with those x-rays W's you're blowing out. Safwab sad pish pish. Safwab si pish pish chuck. Safwab si pish pish lup. Ashith. Ashith chud. Ashith chuff. Ashith chuck. And ashith chulup. Askobil. Askobil chud. Askobil chuff, sorry. Askobil chuck. Askobil chulup. Spiao. Ashith ti spiao. Askobil ti spiao. Ashith tid spiao. Ashith tod spiao. Ashith ti spiao chuck. Ashith ti spiao lup. Squat. Askobil si squat. Askobil seed squat. Askobil sad squat. Askobil si squat chuck. Askobil si squat lup. Then we go to our animals, and I just spit all over my computer. Teat chol beef. Teat chol beef. Steep hayu. Scho cho. Chalus. Bush chub. Squat. Spiao. Quaqual. Quachaldi. Batats. And quatad. And then on to tata chol beef. Tata chobu. Quagwichud. Quagwichud. Stjutwood. Stjutwood. Skagwats. Skagwats. Swawap. Swawap. Squeakite. Squeakite. Sometimes to make these sounds, it helps to have like a lot of spit in your mouth. So I usually keep Altoids and I put them in my cheek pouches to keep the spit going. I know it sounds gross, but like, especially with the, you want to have kind of a lot of spit in your mouth to kind of make that effect. Squeakite. Squeakite. It feels like it's harder to do if you've got a dry mouth. Next, stubtable. Stubtable. Queast. Queast. Stolta. Stolta. Lobato. Lobato. And steekheu. Steekheu. Abush T quagwichud. Softweb T stjutwood. Talawil T skagwats. We have our word for to hunt. Wheat, wheat. Wheat, wheat, see swawap. Athlud, to eat. Athlud, T squeakite. Athlud, T squeakite. Chalad, to chase. Chalad, T stubtable. Chalad, T stubtable. Athlud, T queast. Make sure those cues are coming from the back of your throat. Athlud, T queast. Abush T stolta. Abush T stolta. Softweb T labato. And Talawil T stiqeu. And then tulchak. Tulchak from the sea. Palachech. Make sure you're making that. Palachech. Twilot. Twilot. Och. 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 Yobach. Yobach. Skabk. Skabk. Busk. Busk. Alashuk. Alashuk. Ashleagues. Ashleagues. Soaps. Soaps. And tob. Tob. And the last part, our sentences. As hier ti kolachech. As hier ti kolachech. As fuck will teach follow. As fuck will teach follow. As obil teach och och. As obil teach och och. E shale ti yobach. E shale ti yobach. Ashla ti skeb. Ashla ti skeb. Talawil ti busk. Talawil ti busk. Etut ti alashuk. Etut ti alashuk. As chetzel ti ashleagues. As chetzel ti ashleagues. Ishale ti soaps. Ishale ti soaps. Remember that P is a P. Soaps. Ishale ti soaps. And as heath teats ob. As heath teats ob. Hey. So I'm going to teach you before we go. So if somebody says, we know dxʷləšucid, right, is thank you. Oops. A good way to respond is that's a whole hard phrase to say, I know. Make sure you're and you're making that which means it's nothing to me, or it's like no big deal to me. That's how we would say like you're welcome. but under different contexts, this can also mean I don't care, or it's nothing to me, but like rude. So yeah, depending on how you say this phrase, it can be either welcome, welcome for somebody who's thanking you, or it could be just I don't care, which is interesting. Another way to say thank you is daha dooch. But you would only say this if you had just received food or drink. So this is thank you, like food / drinks. So ak twalitza or dahadubj. Dahadubj. Ak twalitza. And this is probably the hardest part of the word. Ak. Ak means nothing, zero, garbage or junk. It's got like, it's one of those fun words in Lushootseed that has just a bunch of different meanings. So ak twal atsa. Ak twal atsa. And then dahadubj. Dahadubj. So now you know how to say those things. All right. Okay, dxვის. Thank you all for coming to the Lushootseed class. We'll be going over more animals on next Tuesday, more animals. We'll keep going over possessives, keep going over the shell words, just to keep them fresh in our mind. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and email me. We will be putting up today's lesson on the Lushootseed website, along with the document that I was creating while we were teaching. So you can always refer back to the document and to the video if you want. So, all right. Oops. Hope everybody has a good day. Hoits dils hois.
Lushootseed, iguitseed.
Oi, dxვის.